A very good morning to all my dear students. So today we are going to start the topic, the new chapter, 7th chapter, which is congruence of triangles. Okay. So as we have already discussed in our online class, what do you mean by a congruence? So first of all, we will just see, this is just revision, whatever I have explained you there. Congruence of plane figures. Okay. So any two figures, you can call them congruent only when they are exactly same, then they are said to be congruent. Okay, simple. Then congruence of line segment. I gave you an example where I told two students to draw the line segment of a particular length. So here you can see I have drawn a line segment AB which is of length 5 centimeter. I have drawn another line segment which is also of length 5 centimeter. So these two line segments will be congruent. So I will write, when two line segments have same length, then they are said to be congruent. Okay, जब उनकी लेंथ जो होती है अगर वो equal है, then those two are line segments are called congruent. Then you have congruence of angles. Okay, so in congruence of angles, now you will be using the protector. Okay, so using protector you will construct the angles. So when you are constructing two exactly equal angles, okay, here also I have constructed an angle of 45 degree. This is also an angle of 45 degree. So if two angles are having same measure, then they are said to be congruent angles. Okay, so इनको congruent angles बोलते हैं. So basically when you will pick this line segment और इसके ऊपर आप रखेंगे, then these two will overlap each other. These two plane figures will overlap each other, and these two angles will overlap each other. So these figures will be congruent. Now we'll see what are congruent triangles. So congruence triangles, now we are dealing with different parts of a triangle. So two triangles when they cover each other, यानी कि अगर आप इस triangle को cut करेंगे and if you will keep this triangle over here, these two should overlap. Okay, then these two will be congruent. They will overlap each other. Okay, this is very important. And you can say if they are copies of each other, then they are said to be congruent. So simple language में अगर बोला जाए, when each and every part of this triangle is equal to each and every part of another triangle, then these two triangles are called congruent. So how to represent congruency का जो sign होता है, this is the sign for congruency. You have to put equal to sign and above it you have to write like this. Okay, so this is the sign for congruency. Okay, so you will write that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, so this will be the statement. Now we'll go through exercise 7.1. Okay, so in exercise 7.1, first question is fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have to fill the blanks. So I'll just read, you can note down, you can just go through in your textbook. You can see, complete the following statements. Two line segments are congruent if, this is the fill in the blank. So two line segments कब congruent होती हैं? When they have same length. Okay, so this is the answer. Now among two congruent angles, one has a measure of 70 degree. So you have two congruent angle, एक का measure 70 degree है. So what will be the measure of another angle? It will be 70 degree. So this is, I have written the reason for that. As you know, if two congruent angles are there, they have same measure. Measure of two congruent angles is always same. So अगर एक 70 degree का है, the other will also of 70 degree. Okay. Now when we write angle A is equal to angle B, we actually mean, if angle A is equal to angle B, we write, it means that measure, this M represents measure. Measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle B. So this is the basic answer for this. Okay. Now question number 2 is, you have to give any two real life examples for congruent shapes. So this is your homework. अपने आसपास, as I told you in the online class, that if you are comparing two textbooks of two mathematics textbooks of class 7, you will find that those two will be congruent. Similarly, if you are just talking about the blades of a fan, जो भी आपके घर में fan है, some fans are having 3 blades, some are having 4. So you will observe that all the 4 or all the 3 blades of a fan are congruent, equal. So this way you have to write some real life examples. Okay, now question number 3. Okay, this is question number 3. What is given to you? You are given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. These two triangles are congruent. Under the congruency, okay, under the correspondence ABC, ये जो sign होता है, this sign is for correspondence. That means each and every part will be equal to each and every part of another triangle in this order. A के साथ आप compare करोगे F को, with B you will compare E, and with C you will compare D. So you have to write all the corresponding congruent parts. So you know triangle में 2 parts होते हैं, one is side and one is angle. So these are the angles first I'm writing. So while writing the corresponding congruent parts, you will observe this correspondence. So angle A will be equal to angle F, then angle B will be equal to angle E, angle C will be equal to angle D. So this will be the 3 angles. Similarly, when we are talking about sides, AB, okay, you can observe over here, AB will be equal to FE, BC will be equal to ED, and CA will be equal to DF. CA will be equal to DF. So this way we have completed till question number 3. So this is your homework. You have to write each and everything like this and complete till question number 3 of exercise 7.2.